here, and I just wanted to take the time out to basically discuss and talk about the events and the travesty that a lot of us have witnessed, and it's greatly, greatly disappointed and saddened by what took place a couple of days ago, where a mother and her son were jumped by a bunch of young savages. Now, there's rumors that the lady was or is pregnant. I don't know if that's been confirmed, but nevertheless, we all witnessed her being attacked and jumped. And when I saw the video, I was just horrified and I was disgusted. You know, not only for me being a black man, I was sad as a black man, I was sad for our community, and I was sad as a father. If my son had participated in savagery like that, I probably would consider disowning him. They have to be held accountable, and they should suffer the consequences. To me, based off the fact that all them jumped that woman and her son, I think to a certain degree they should be charged with attempted murder. They should get the hammer dropped on them. Now, of course, we all know the Sambos are going to come out the woolworks. I'm talking about you going to get every coon you could think of that's going to say, see. The Hodge twins, Officer Coonum, and, the Anton Daniels of the world. Those coons are going to come out talking crazy and all this kind of stuff. And of course, goofballs like, Myron Gaines, every tether, every Sambo, every coon is going to have something to say about this. And I'm a parent, and like I said, if my son had participated in something like that, I would consider disowning him, and I probably would turn him in. This goes beyond the streets. This ain't about no street shit. This ain't about none of that stuff. This ain't about blackness. This ain't about being on code. Something was did, and it has to be addressed. We can't always pull this type of stuff. This is inexcusable. And then seeing some of the kids, and this is, I'm talking about, this is undisputed proof that black men need to be present. Now you have all the proof that women are not better men than actual men. I was looking at some of the kids, and I was looking at one lady whose daughter participated in that madness. She didn't look sorry whatsoever. She looked like she was like laughing, as a matter of fact. And then she turned on the crocodile tears. And then, as you can see, she dressed like a dude. And this is what we talking about masculine women or fatherless children. This is the end results. This is what happens when men are not present. It's a lie. It's been a lie. It will always be a lie. I saw that video in its entirety, and like I said, it kind of almost want to bring you to tears. Like I said, fuck that street shit. This ain't about the streets. This ain't about being on code. On code is to hold them accountable. I'm talking about it was sickening to watch something like that. All them kids jumping on a lady and her son. Them ladies, including her daughter, as she stood by and watched, they all need counseling. They all need help. That lady didn't seem one bit remorseful. It was just basically a move to save face, and I'm keeping it a buck. I'm sorry, it's not gonna cut it. You have to send a message. You have to send a message. You can't keep sitting up here just bypassing this and not saying nothing. And yeah, I'm speaking out on this because I knew I was gonna have to speak on this eventually. I'm just saying I'm devastated and I'm disgusted and I'm saddened by what I witnessed. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of this. Oh, they black. We can't do this to them, and they do. No, we no can't get a pass. How we better our community is taking out the garbage. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Had they did that to my child, I can't even say what would happen. I'm going full-fledged nuclear. I'm talking about would nobody be safe. It just shows you how fucked up the black family structure is. So now you see, now you have unmitigated, undeniable proof that black women cannot raise children without a man being present. This is why you need to pick the right man to procreate with and pick the right woman to procreate with and raise a child together as parents, whether you together or not. Stuff like this just shouldn't happen. Can't happen. And like I said, to me, everybody involved, they should be tried as an adult and their parents should be held accountable too. If I'm that lady and her son and the daughter, I'm pressing charges against them and I'm suing them. You just cannot allow stuff like that to happen. So I don't want to hear this stuff. I don't want to hear this stuff about, no, I don't want to hear this stuff. This ain't one of these cases where, oh man, they young and they black. No, fuck that. What about the people that they jumped on? You have to ask yourself, would they have done that to some white kids? See, black people a lot of times black people don't have no problem inflicting violence on other black people. But when it come time to go against these people who've been doing harm to us and inflicted pain and suffering on us for 400 years, all of a sudden everybody wants to pause. But they don't have no problem jumping on each other. So yeah, they need to be held accountable and they need to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law, including being tried as adults. They don't need to be walking around. They don't need to be in the streets. And the parents, they should consider charging the parents too. Because whoever the parents of these children, or should I say those young savages, they failed their children and they failed as parents. This is for real. You failed. You failed. This your boy Town. I'm out.